You can get out of your lease and into a home in the next 60 to 90 days. Now, of course, this isn't anything that your property manager wants you to know. But for those that may be feeling like, hey, Wes, I'm tied to this lease agreement, it doesn't end for another year. You'll see in your lease agreement, whether if it's an apartment or, a home that you may be renting, you can look in your lease agreement, and it's typically a 1 month or 2 month installment when you get ready to cancel your lease. Okay, so how does that actually pertain to real estate? So when you get ready to purchase a property, and let's just say we're coming up on May, right? We close on our property in May, right? You would skip your first month. Okay, so you would skip the month of June, so you wouldn't make any payments there, and your first month's mortgage will actually be due come July. So even if you had to pay 2 month installments, you're going, some time frame before your first mortgage is due. So you would kind of just pick up, similar to where you left off on the renting side, okay? But now you're actually able to grow your own equity, right? With your own property versus you paying off someone else's mortgage, okay? So, one of my friends, she asked me, about real estate and, interested in kind of making this move, right? And so, I just asked her, how much equity have you grown with your apartment? And she quickly responded, Wes, I didn't know that was possible. And my response was, you're absolutely right, right? So you can't grow your equity paying someone else's mortgage. So I just asked, how long, how much do you pay in rent every month? And so she paid around $1,200, and she's been doing that for about 2 years. Right, so 15 grand, almost 15 grand a year over the course of 2 years, 30 grand that you'll never get back, that you've already paid towards someone else's mortgage. You're helping someone else gain their own equity at this point. So this is why I say, especially during this whole COVID-19, it's almost crucial to start thinking about wherever your time frame is, whether if it's 3 months, 6 months, 2 years. We need to start putting together a detailed game plan, because regardless, we're going to need a roof over our head. So it would almost make more sense, especially during this time frame where you're seeing sellers, you're seeing an increase in distress sales, you're seeing an increase in bank foreclosures and an influx in these company-owned homes where prices are decreasing. Builders, even on new construction properties, the prices are decreasing. The government and lenders are giving out liquid cash and funding so that you as a first-time buyer can buy a property. You're seeing sellers give away closing costs and other incentives to help people purchase a property during this time. So it would almost make more sense to start wrapping your head around the conversation of how can I get in front from renting to home ownership. So if you're looking to purchase a property, send me a text, slide in my DMs. Let's kind of talk about your overall plan and what would make sense specifically, for what your case is. And that way we can even just start building the picture. Or if you got questions, let's just kind of talk about it and put together a plan for your future goals. It's Coach Wes. Talk to you soon.